Team 7 had two weapons of mass destruction. The third member was a liability, until she rebuilt herself into the Failsafe. The Deadweight Protocol. The Deficit. Subject: Sakura Haruno. Classification: Medical Ninja, Combat Specialist. Initial threat level: negligible. Current threat level: severe. Sakura started with nothing. Average chakra reserves, average physical ability, above average intelligence. That's the full list. She got placed on Team 7 with Naruto and Sasuke. One became the strongest ninja alive. The other nearly destroyed the world. Sakura spent years being rescued by both. Every major fight she watched from the sidelines. Every crisis, someone else solved it. Every mission, she was the liability they had to protect. Deadweight. She knew it. They knew it. Everyone knew it. Most people accept their limits and find a role that fits. Support, intelligence, logistics. Sakura decided to rebuild herself into something that could stand next to monsters. The early years. Team 7's first real mission showed the gap clearly. The Land of Waves, bridge builder named Tazuna. Simple escort mission that turned into a fight against a legendary assassin. Zabuza Momochi attacked. Naruto and Sasuke fought. Sakura froze. She stood there, kunai in hand, unable to move, unable to help, just watching while her teammates risked their lives. When it ended, she hadn't contributed a single thing. During the Chunin exams, she got caught in a genjutsu in the first stage, had to be rescued. Second stage, Sound Ninja cut her hair while she begged them to stop. The pattern repeated across every mission. She survived because someone else carried her. This wasn't a phase. This was who she was, the weak link, the one who needed saving. Status, liability. Most ninja in that position quit, find a different career, except they're not cut out for combat. Sakura's response was different. She watched Naruto train until he collapsed, watched Sasuke push himself to the edge of death, saw them break their bodies to get stronger. She realized she wasn't being left behind by enemies. She was being left behind by her own limits, and decided she'd do the same. The training. Tsunade took her as an apprentice, the 5th Hokage, legendary medical ninja, master of chakra control. Training started with basics, medical techniques, healing, poison knowledge, boring work, technical, precise. Nothing glamorous about memorizing antidotes or studying cellular regeneration. But Sakura absorbed everything. Medical ninjutsu requires perfect chakra control. Any mistake during healing kills the patient. Precision matters more than power. Sakura's chakra reserves were average, but her control became exceptional. She practiced on fish first, healing small cuts, then larger wounds, then broken bones. Each success made the next step harder. Tsunade didn't coddle her, made her heal injuries on dying animals. Tsunade timed her. If Sakura hesitated, the patient died on the table. Not in theory, in front of her. This taught her something textbooks couldn't. Hesitation kills. Doubt kills. Only action saves lives. After 6 months, she could heal wounds most medical ninja needed years to handle. Then Tsunade taught her to fight. Medical ninja traditionally stay behind the front lines, heal the wounded, avoid combat. Tsunade operated differently. She fought on the front lines and healed between punches. Her combat style relied on one principle. Perfect chakra control allows perfect chakra concentration. She channeled all her chakra into her fist at the moment of impact. The ground shattered, buildings collapsed, bones turned to powder. One clean hit from Tsunade could kill almost anyone. She taught Sakura the same technique, chakra-enhanced strength. Channel everything into a single point. Release at the exact moment of contact. Timing had to be perfect. Release too early, wasted energy. Too late, broken hand. Sakura drilled this for 3 years. Every day, thousands of punches. Perfect chakra release on each impact. Her strikes could collapse concrete and pulverize bone on impact. But strength alone wasn't enough. She needed durability to match. Status, asset. The seal Sakura developed the Byakugo seal, the same technique Tsunade uses. A diamond mark on the forehead that stores chakra over time. Every day, she channeled a portion of her chakra into the seal. It accumulated there, waiting. This took years. Constant discipline, never missing a day. Building reserves slowly like filling a dam drop by drop. When complete, the seal held massive amounts of stored chakra. Years worth of accumulation concentrated in one point. Activating it releases everything at once. 3 things happen simultaneously. Regeneration. Injuries heal instantly. Broken bones repair mid-fight. Cuts close before blood hits the ground. Near immortality for the duration. Enhanced strength. Already devastating punches become catastrophic. Her casual strikes level city blocks. Creation rebirth. Total cellular regeneration. Organs regrow. Fatal wounds become irrelevant. Death becomes temporary. The technique made her nearly unkillable while active. But nothing comes free. It forces cell division at combat speed. That keeps you alive now and ages you later. Tsunade looks 50, but she's 70. The technique kept her alive through fatal injuries, but stole decades. Sakura knew this going in, accepted the trade without hesitation. Immediate survival over long-term longevity. Save your friends now, pay the cost later. Status: Failsafe. Katsuyu. Sakura formed a summoning contract with Katsuyu, a slug the size of buildings. Most summoning animals fight. Gamabunta crushes enemies. Manda devours them. Katsuyu heals. She can split into thousands of smaller slugs. Each piece maintains connection to the whole. This creates a distributed healing network across entire battlefields. During large-scale battles, Sakura summons Katsuyu and splits her across the battlefield. Every injured ninja gets a slug. The slug channels Sakura's healing chakra remotely. One medic becomes a battlefield network. Hundreds stabilize simultaneously. This made Sakura essential during the Fourth War. Thousands of wounded, constant casualties. Traditional medical teams couldn't keep up. Sakura kept entire battalions alive through Katsuyu. She'd stand at the center of the battlefield, seal activated, channeling healing chakra through hundreds of slug pieces to hundreds of dying ninja. Her chakra drained constantly. Exhaustion hit fast, but she kept going because stopping meant people died. During the war, she chose saving everyone. Let others handle the fighting while she handled the dying. The psychological shift. Early Sakura was defined by inadequacy. She knew she was weak, obsessed over Sasuke, contributed nothing. Her crush on Sasuke consumed her identity. She existed to be near him, to be noticed by him, to maybe, eventually, matter to him. This created a feedback loop. Low confidence leads to poor performance. Poor performance reinforces low confidence. She wasn't a ninja. She was a fangirl playing ninja. Training with Tsunade broke the cycle, not through encouragement, through brutal reality. Tsunade told her the truth on day 1. You're weak. You're useless. You will die if you don't change. Then gave her the tools to change, and the expectation that she would. Sakura stopped comparing herself to Naruto and Sasuke, started comparing herself to yesterday's version of herself. Small improvements, daily progress, incremental growth. She stopped asking, am I as strong as them? Started asking, am I stronger than I was yesterday? The answer became yes. Every day, yes. After 3 years, she returned to Konoha as someone different. Not stronger than Naruto or Sasuke, but strong enough to contribute, capable enough to matter. She stopped being deadweight. The reunion. When Team 7 reunited, Sakura proved the change immediately. Sasori of the Red Sand, S-rank missing ninja, master puppeteer, killed the 3rd Kazekage and turned him into a puppet. Sakura fought him alongside Chiyo. She neutralized his poison threat through preparation, survived lethal damage through endurance. When it ended, Sasori was dead. Sakura was standing. She didn't win through power. She won through preparation and refusal to collapse. The girl who froze during the Land of Waves mission just killed one of the most dangerous criminals alive. Naruto noticed the change immediately. Sasuke, when he saw her again, recognized it too. She wasn't the weak link anymore. The limits. Sakura's power has hard ceilings. Her chakra reserves, even with the seal, can't match tailed beasts or bloodline users. Her techniques require close combat, which creates vulnerability. Her healing makes her valuable, which makes her a priority target. She operates at high-level combat, but not top tier. Against most opponents, she wins. Against the strongest enemies, she survives while someone else finishes the fight. This frustrates her. Years of training, mastery of medical ninjutsu, strength that can shatter landscapes. Still not enough to stand equal with her teammates. When Naruto and Sasuke fought Madara, she fought alongside them, landed hits, provided healing, contributed meaningfully. But the gap was visible. They fought gods. She fought to keep up with gods. Naruto had Kurama, 9 tails of pure chakra, power that could obliterate mountains. Sasuke had the Rinnegan, eyes that manipulated space and time, abilities that defied physics. Sakura had discipline and refusal to quit. That gap doesn't close through effort alone, but she learned to stop measuring herself by their standard. They were outliers, exceptions. Comparing herself to them was comparing herself to legends. She measured herself against everyone else instead, and against everyone else she excelled. Strategic value. Sakura's value isn't combat dominance, it's versatility. She heals, she fights, she leads medical teams. She can hold ground against powerful enemies while support arrives. In small-scale missions, she's the primary fighter. In large-scale battles, she's the reason casualty rates stay manageable. Leadership uses her for high-risk operations that require both combat ability and medical expertise. Extraction missions where the target needs to survive. Assassination targets who might be interrogated instead of killed. Situations where eliminating the enemy is optional, but saving allies is mandatory. She excels in these gray area missions. Strong enough to fight, skilled enough to heal, smart enough to know which matters more in the moment. She's not the strongest ninja alive, but she's the one you want when things go wrong, and you need someone who can adapt. Conclusion. Sakura Haruno started as the weakest link in the strongest team. She could have accepted that role, stayed support, remained behind the front lines where it was safe. Instead, she rebuilt herself through brutal training and refusal to accept limits. She became strong enough to matter, not strong enough to surpass monsters, but strong enough that her presence changes outcomes. The gap between her and her teammates never closed, probably never will. But she stopped measuring success by their standards, built her own instead. What happens when your best isn't enough to match the people you care about? You redefine what enough means. She wasn't born a weapon. She built herself into one so she could keep others alive. End report.